doesn't end well for the superheroes.
That's true. In Marvel, it doesn't end that well. Somebody always bites or gets really badly hurt.
Wait till you see this next
Leaves
one.
a mark.
Everybody dies.
Dude.
Not everybody. No. Is that?
Hey, whatever.
Can we rewind that part?
Yeah, you'll cut that.
That's not.
Ooh, is there anybody in Infinity War you get to meet? You're excited to meet?
Am I in trouble?
A little.
Is Barry gonna be mad at me?
Dude, I just move on. I wouldn't try to like.
No, what's that next question? No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I would like to meet. It's really interesting because we should.
I get impulsive
It's
sometimes.
fine. You're good. Fine.
Waste their time. Gives them zero chance. At least I gave him a chance. What's up, dude?
Tyler, great joke for you. You are going to like this one.
I doubt it, but fire away.
Why can't Stevie Wonder read?
'Cause he's
it's
black.
because he's blind.
Shh.
The thing
Wait,
is,
do you edit your own videos?
most of the time.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
most of the time. And
bananas.
if I can't, that's when I I offload it to someone.
So why waste your time editing it?
I think I always try to like innovate the game and like push it forward, and like I'm always thinking about how I can add in like more memes, sound effects,
Right.
crazy stuff.
Paul spends 8 hours a day filming, and he dictates notes to his UK-based editor who works while he sleeps.
300 Spartans, like, going like,
Like I'm always thinking about how I can add in like more memes.
300 Spartans, like,
Memes.
of course, that is fucking child pornography. It's fucking wrong. You do not look at child pornography. Are we supposed to be sympathizing for those fucking pedophiles? Because poor guys, they cannot jerk off to little children. For a short amount of time, when things were extremely flirty between us, I didn't know she was 15. And when I learned she was not over the age of 18, when I learned she was 15,
So all these videos were chosen by our viewers who are hoping to break you. How does that impact this challenge for you?
I don't know. The kids know what's good these days. I don't know what makes me smile anymore. I've done YouTube for so long, I'm dead inside.
He hid in the pantry.
Oh, come on!
This one guy, about 6'4", skinhead, lanky guy, tattoos all over him. He says to me, Spence, come and get a photo, mate, like this, right? So I say, look, mate, I don't think you really want a photo. It's fine. Let's just watch the game. And he goes, no, mate, come and have a photo. When I say no to the photo a second time, he says, oh, you... For want of a better word, you're a fucking cunt, mate. Yeah. So I say, why are you saying that? And he goes, you're too big time, you can't have a photo of me. I said, no, of course I'd have a photo of you, mate, but you clearly don't want one based on what you just called me. You're trying to wind me up, you're trying to cause problems, I'm trying to stay out of trouble here. He was absolutely, and I'm happy to mug this guy off. If I knew him, I'd tell you his name. Because he absolutely turned to the point where he was holding my arm saying, mate, I'm so sorry, I'm really sorry if I offended you. And I'm like, I've apologised to my missus as well, because you've offended her. And he's like, I'm really sorry, your boyfriend's a nice guy, he's a great guy. I'm like, 5 seconds ago, you were calling me all these names under the sun. I wish I'd filmed that, because it is literally what I imagine a lot of these little scumbag guys who call people out would be like if you actually shouted to them in real life.
Mr. President, you have to go to a lunch with the French community in Sydney, who will be waiting for you with anticipation and joy, I know.
For the French gastronomy, the French winery, but I wanted to thank you for your welcome. Thank you and your delicious wife for your warm welcome. The perfect organization of this trip. Thanks to you, and thank you very much, Mr. Barnett.
I'm on, say.
You're not me. No one knows who you are. No. Your name is Comedy Shorts Gamer. So I'm not gonna...
I've said it for 7 years. I've said it for longer than 7 years. I have never doped. If you consider my situation, a guy who comes back from arguably a death sentence, why would I then enter into a sport and dope myself up and risk my life again? That's crazy. I would never do that. No way. As far as I'm concerned, this is really going to be the end of the story. This is sort of my last public appearance on it, and there's nothing else I can do.
Did you ever take banned substances to enhance your cycling performance?
Yes.
In the eyes of the law is worth more.
How strange is it that we put like a monetary value on actual life itself? Wow, it's just such a strange concept.
Yeah.
Did you see that guy accidentally hit that moose with his car?
No.
Holy shit, Jamie, pull that video up.
Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god.